Welcome to Underrated 3.0. It's the best episode because we're back from I don't know how long. It's been a while. It's been a long while. I am joined by, my name is Will Reynolds. I'm joined by
Eli.
Easton.
And today we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. Yesterday's big game, the Super Bowl, number 54. It's a big one. It was played between the 49ers and the Chiefs, and it was the first time the Chiefs has been in it for 50 Super Bowls. And we're just going to talk about it. Chiefs won 31-20.
I mean, I
How you
think
guys feel?
I feel like first of all, I'll say the score did not. I mean, it looks like a little lopsided, but it was close throughout. First of all, but this just shows how good Andy Reid of a coach is. I mean, let's just be
He's one of those
honest.
fighters tickets to the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, even still without it, I still think he would be because he's just all the accomplishments. But 100% Hall of Fame. He's easily one of the most creative play callers I've ever seen.
Yeah. Especially with Patrick Mahomes, he's able to just elevate that level of play calling and how creative it is because some of those plays were just insane.
I feel like they could have made the game over even sooner if they would have just thrown it deep to the two fastest receivers in the NFL.
Yeah, sure. I feel like I'm looking at Burnt Sherman. Sherman's
Sherman's
very
slow.
He's very slow.
He's always. I mean, that's always been his downfall.
But they still ended up winning, so.
Yeah.
But they should have just went deep with Tyreek every time.
Well, speaking of going deep, Jimmy Garoppolo could not.
Well, listen, when he threw that interception, he should have just took the sack there. I don't know why he thought he tried to throw the
He
ball.
closed
right.
his eyes too.
And when he overthrew Deebo Samuel,
Oh, how? I mean,
Jackson
that was a pretty hard
Chapman to
throw.
sign
but
out.
I think
Jackson
Deebo Samuel, if he would have kept
Chapman to
running, I
sign
think he could have.
Isaiah
No.
Davis to the
No,
attendance
they're
office. Isaiah Davis to the
That was
attendance
cool.
office.
it was just, I don't know what he was doing.
I think a big storyline was in Shanahan, another choke in a huge, and it was just another offensive choke. I mean, even though he wasn't the head coach down in Atlanta, it was mostly his fault because he was calling the plays. All he had to do was stick to what they were doing. But no, they played completely passive, and that we saw it repeat in the Super Bowl as well.
And I feel like
I noticed they stopped running the ball towards the end of the game. They just throwing the ball a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, why stride away from?
Why
your
go away
biggest-
from your game plan?
And Jimmy
when it was
Garoppolo is
working?
not a great thrower. They're a running team, and they should stay that way.
right, but then I don't know. I want to stress this that both defenses were also great. Both had 2 picks.
Yeah.
And they were playing really well against the other team, except the Chiefs were just able to pull away at the very end, which they shouldn't have been allowed to if the 49ers, were really going at it. Because the 49ers were up 20-10 with 6 minutes left in the game.
9.
It is not. Yeah.
Well, no, with 6. It went down to 6. They were up still 20-10.
I think what a huge crazy part was the Damian Williams touchdown. I've saw so many 49ers. I'm like, first of all, this was maybe by far one of the best officiated games I saw all year. It was pretty much clean both sides. There's no bad calls. But also, if you look at it, he broke the plane barely. I mean, just barely broke
The reason it was a touchdown was because you couldn't overturn it.
Yeah.
If they would have called it not a touchdown, it would have stayed not a touchdown. There was no evidence to say either one.
You know what? I thought played awesome for the 49ers? Kyle Juszczyk. He had 2 touchdowns, didn't he?
Him and George Kittle are
He
the
was-
reason the
he was
49ers
off.
are the biggest reasons. They're not the only reasons.
If the 49ers
obviously,
would have
but-
won, it'd be hard not to give it to him.
George Kittle
He's
is the
playing
best
great.
tight end in football right now.
No, Travis Kelce.
Travis
No.
Kelce.
No,
No.
Travis Kelce's.
I disagree.
Okay, if you're talking about George Kittle is definitely a better blocker, but passing wise, 100% Travis Kelce.
Well, then again, you got to think about who's passing.
Travis
to him.
Kelce, did you see that slant route he had? And he caught the ball and completely did a spin and took it for at least 10 more yards.
Yeah.
Then again, George Kittle's working with a lot less on the quarterback. See, Patrick Mahomes is probably. Would you guys say he's the best quarterback?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes,
He's definitely top
Best
2.
passing quarterback.
I think he's the best
Or
quarterback.
best quarterback. But see, look. So then you're working with Jimmy Garoppolo, who he can't even barely throw.
I don't know. He's a good quarterback. You can't.
He's a good
He's
quarterback.
good. He's not great.
He's not
It's because
great.
he's bad decisions. He
Right.
was bad.
See,
But also,
if
you
he
gotta
was
realize.
utilizing George Kittle correctly, that would be an insane duo.
Yeah. I think this really showed. I think whenever when all this is done, I think this is a start of two dynasties. I mean, 49ers have already had one, but this is going to be a whole new section because that defense, they're a couple pieces away from being.
Richard Sherman's
Well,
a couple
so
pieces away from being too old.
Richard
though.
Sherman's, he's
Yeah.
getting older. He probably will retire next. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Next 3
4 years.
seasons.
And then the Chiefs, I doubt they'll go anywhere. The course they're going to pay Patty Mahomes big money this year.
Yeah, that they have to at this point.
Because we can say this is his second season because his first season he was under Alex Smith,
Yeah,
and what he did was just,
it's
just
the second
incredible.
starting season.
Yeah,
And he
it's
would have been
incredible.
even better if he wouldn't have got injured.
Yeah, just imagine how many. I mean, he didn't put up MVP type numbers because he was out 4 games.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean that it hurt him, but still the Chiefs were able to finish strong. And all of the games they played in the playoffs, they were down by double digits and won.
Brianna Weiss to sign out. Brianna Weiss to sign out.
That's insane.
It's
And
incredible.
it
And
wasn't
like
just
halfway
like
through the fourth.
Yeah, it wasn't even like just the whole entire fourth. It was like legit 6 minutes and that's when that's just what's so dangerous. Like imagine if next year they come out and they play full games like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's been their biggest struggle. Like even since last year, like they would play only like half games. Like they haven't been able to put full games together.
Patrick Mahomes honestly didn't do. He did good, but at the same time he did pretty bad.
Yeah, the first.
Yeah, the
He
First half.
threw some bad passes.
I mean,
he had
that,
two
yeah.
interceptions.
Well, the second
Well,
interception could have
Well,
been.
one was
One
Tyreek
was
Hill's
tipped.
fault. Yeah.
One was
It wasn't.
I think it was his fault.
It was 50-50. It was a
50-50.
miscommunication.
No, because he threw it behind him. That's a. And imagine how hard Patty Mahomes throws.
That's
a
true. But
hard
he
ball
kind
to
of like
catch.
It was right in front of you.
he was like you see what I'm saying though. He was like trying to catch it and then it went into the hands of who was it? One of the defenders.
Yeah,
Doesn't
and then the other one was just I don't know what happened. The dude was completely right in front. He just threw it straight to him.
Even with that on his resume in that game, he still finished really strong with a
2 third down
Great game.
conversions.
great
All
game.
right, let's talk about the real show of the game, the halftime show.
Easton,
Oh, never mind. Here we go.
that was a pretty good report.
Save that for your snack story.
Oh,
I think the last thing we should probably talk about is the MVP
yeah.
of the Super Bowl because don't get me wrong, Patty Mahomes. I get why they give it to him; he deserved it. But at the same time, there's been questions about
Aiden Harper to sign out. Aiden Harper to sign out.
if other players should have got it. Like me and Eli are talking about, I think Davey Williams probably should have got it.
And if there was a defensive player, it should have been number 95. I don't know his name. Jones.
Yeah,
Pretty sure his
the
name-
defense. Yeah, the defense.
He got 3 bat downs,
It was pretty good.
which is crazy.
Which I don't even think the Chiefs' defense was that good like through the year, but in that game,
Yeah,
it was-
their defense is based around their defensive line.
You know, I was actually surprised that like D4 didn't mess up again. Like I just thought it was gonna happen, but it didn't.
I'm glad they didn't call any pass interferences that were like half pass interferences, because I hate that call.
That one that brought the Chiefs to the 1 yard line, that was a good call.
Yeah,
that was a great goal. I think they realized how bad some of the calls were in the regular season,
Mhm.
and so they were just taking every measure that they could just to make sure it was the perfect game.
Oh yeah, it was by far the best.
and they didn't call any
officiating game
roughing
of
the
year.
passers, even though the quarterback got hit a lot.
Yeah, it was by far probably the best officiating game of the year I've seen.
Right.
There's nothing questionable. The only thing that was Damian Williams
Right.
touchdown, but at the same time, it got proven that he broke the point.
Exactly.
Even the slightest measure. They took how many looks? It was a long time before they got to it, so they made sure it stood.
And it did seem like his toe was out, but that could have just been like how his shoe
It
looked.
didn't seem like anything. You couldn't see it. There was no good
It
angle.
was really hard to see, yeah. But I think overall it was a good call. I think they did the right thing. Even if it made the 49ers fans mad, it wasn't really game affecting because the Chiefs still got a touchdown after that.
Yeah. I think so. Plenty of time, yeah.
They would have got it either way because it would have been a first down if they called him out of bounds.
Yeah. But so
No, it
last
was the
thing-
4th down.
Yeah, it'd been
Yeah, it would have been
It
fourth
would've.
down.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't
Their
have
first
themselves
touchdown though
in the
was nice. That where the 4 players, the Robinson, Williams, Kelsey, and Mahomes all did some spin and then hiked it. out of the Wildcat.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
a
yeah,
smart
so
play.
right.
But anyways,
I like the first half of the 49ers, like when they were utilizing like the
Mostert.
using Mostert, and then when they pitched the ball, who was it? Samuel?
This is Jeff Brady.
Yeah, they pitched to Samuel, and then Samuel just took off.
Yeah, on that pass
I
play.
bet how many rushing yards do you have? Like 60 for a wide receiver. That's good. That's really
Yeah.
good.
yeah, especially in the Super Bowl when
Yeah.
everybody's trying to play their best.
Yeah, exactly.
But all right, I want to one more question for everybody. I think this needs to be talked about. Who do you guys think is the favorites to win
We
next
said
year?
it last year. Stop mentioning him, but-
Well, actually, the Niners have better chances according to statistics.
Seahawks.
But then again,
No, we
what
need a new OC and a new DC.
What about like the moves that people could make over the offseason?
It'll still be Chiefs. I'm sorry. Wherever you have, I honestly think
Honestly,
this might
Oh.
he might be the best
Ravens.
quarterback we've ever seen.
if the Colts get Tom Brady like some
Tom Brady.
some-
If Tom Brady goes anywhere, it will be
I-
the Raiders.
Yeah, or
Raiders.
Raiders.
I
But
mean, even if he goes to the Raiders, I feel like the Raiders would be.
I want to say one thing to his point. He said the Ravens. I completely disagree.
No, they're good. Literally all teams are gonna figure out how to
Yeah.
stop that offense in the offseason.
If the Titans could do it, any team can do it next year, except for maybe like the Bengals.
I don't know. Titans defense has been solid all year. You
Yeah.
can't lie.
But then a lot of
The
teams.
Titans
got
don't even
solid
use
defense.
Derrick Henry in the first half.
Okay, well, yeah. Anyways, I think it's gonna be an interesting year next year in football since obviously the Patriots dynasty has kind of been knocked out, and the
Wait.
Chiefs.
Can I say one thing? That Tom Brady commercial where he basically said,
Oh my gosh, that made me so mad.
"Yeah, if I was a Patriots fan, I'd be so mad about that."
Yeah.
Oh my
But
gosh.
anyways, I think it's gonna be an interesting year next year in football, and that's it for us. Congratulations to the Chiefs on getting dub. Congratulations on Andy Reid for getting that buffet at the White House. I mean, I bet that's all he was caring about in the moment. And that's it from us. This has been Underrated 3.0.